people, according to Sky in Italy, it's really been believed that Antonio Conte has denied to sign a contract with Tottenham Hotspurs, and he has asked that he wants, according to them, spend more time with the family close in Italy. My question is this: where was this when he signed for Tottenham Hotspurs? Why didn't he think about spending time with the family when he signed with the Tottenham Hotspurs? But anyway, we're gonna get deep down into this, guys, and talk about exactly the reason why Antonio Conte is walking away from Tottenham Hotspurs, what his project he thought it would succeed has failed, and how this is actually gonna lead out to Kane actually leaving Tottenham Hotspurs. Because according to what I heard, Kane agreeing to be at Tottenham with Daniel Levy, Conte was the wild card that only Levy could play, but it looks like it has failed. So let's get into the video. So hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. Do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the Connect. That is the best way you support the Football Connect. We are back again talking about Antonio Conte. So with Sky in Italy, it's being believed that Antonio Conte has refused to extend the contract that he was supposed to sign with Tottenham Hotspurs, because according to Sky in Italy, he was supposed to extend the contract, then see it through to at least where he was supposed to go. But now things have changed, because he had a project he wanted to start with Tottenham Hotspurs. He had everything looking up, but the team started to fail him. The defense was not performing so well. The midfield was really lost. And all of these things just kept on building up and building up, which ended up destroying whatever he was trying to create. And now it feels like it's a failed project. Because one thing that people have to know, Antonio Conte works well with the managers and owners that actually gives him enough that he needs to transform a team. Remember, he came to this Tottenham Hotspur team which was destroyed, which had no identity, and he signed the little he could. In fact, he was begged more than what they did to this manager, Maurizio Pochettino. They actually begged Antonio Conte to create something which was useful, but he could not step it up, and it looks like whatever he was hoping for has failed. He wanted more, and we all know that Daniel Levy will never give you more. He gives you what he has, and he always ends there. But now it looks like things did not work out so well. And even according to Sky in Italy, they're actually saying that the relationship between Tottenham and Antonio Conte is actually good, but it's just that the manager is walking away. The problem is that the manager is walking away. He feels like the project he was trying to create with Tottenham Hotspurs might not really work out to what he was expecting, might not really give exactly what they were expecting. Now Tottenham believe themselves that they're a good team, they're a big team. The fans actually go wild on saying that they're a big team. But according to what we are seeing, it's not really looking so good. It's their owner, it's Daniel Levy. Of course, he gave them an amazing stadium, but he's not backing the team enough. Antonio Conte, he gave him the chance to sign players, but they didn't give him enough to actually sell other players that are not giving them what they want, and actually sign more players, which ended up leading him to play players like Eric Dyer as a defender, which ended up increasing a lot of players, but they not really produce what he wanted. And the interesting part is this: Antonio Conte is walking away. People like Kulusevski is not signing a contract at Tottenham Hotspurs. It means by the end of the season, he might actually walk. And guess what? It's not only going to be only him who's walking away. Harry Kane, the contract is coming to an end. He's going to walk again. And Manchester United are really looking at the Harry Kane deal because they want a striker. I know that there are also other strikers from Juventus and other places that are being linked with United. But they want Harry Kane, and Harry Kane wants a team that is going to create something and it's going to be in the Premier League. And at this moment, if you are really looking at the Premier League perfectly well, United could be the perfect place to go. So things are really not looking like there's any direction for Tottenham Hotspurs. In fact, they are going to keep losing more and more players, and like what expression said, they're definitely finished, because people are walking away. They did not really produce what they wanted, and the things are not even looking like they have a direction, and that is going to really hurt them so much. And I just really feel so sorry for this team, because you know, who doesn't want one of the big six to at least produce something once in a while? Just get something, to get the fans feeling like they are important in the world. It really hurts. But on a serious matter, when I'm being serious and not being funny, they needed something to look forward to. And Antonio Conte was the bright light that Tottenham Hotspurs had after the Wolves manager was there who walked away. Antonio Conte was the limelight that they were hoping they could create something meaningful. Antonio Conte was the guy who was supposed to mend up a team, a winning team that can win a cup. Some people are not really happy with Olivier and what he did to Jose Mourinho. He was close to winning the FA Cup and they fired the man. He would have won the FA Cup for them and they would have something to be talking about as a trophy. But they made a mistake. Now, what do you really think when you look at it? What exactly can you say? I really don't know what exactly I can say, but what I can tell you is this: this is where it looks like it's coming to an end, and it really hurts to see that this man who has been great in all the clubs, he has gone Chelsea, Inter, he has come to tournament and produced nothing. And like we always say, Antonio Conte, when he's not getting what he wants, he's toxic to the club. And I think that's exactly what had happened. He was standing up to be toxic. He was attacking player after player every single day of the week. And if that continued, the players lose the confidence. And losing the confidence, they keep losing more games. Now, what can you say about that? You just cry about it when you think about it. But at this moment, as we speak, they are very close to the end of the season. Tottenham Hotspurs, and they haven't produced so much or anything, to be honest. Now you just wonder, where does this thing build up to and where is it going? Nobody knows. And I'm just hoping that there could be a brighter light at the end of the tunnel. At this moment, it doesn't look like there's anything to build something meaningful going forward. So I really feel sorry for the Tottenham Hotspurs fans. I'm hoping that they can find the light and actually try to create something. Now I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about Antonio Conte walking away from Tottenham Hotspurs? I want to hear that in the comment section. Click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. Let's see where the situation actually go. Peace. I'm out.